Right now it's definitely one of those months. For some reason, November every year, we have this thing where a lot of people just diss each other, okay? I don't know how, but it happens. And y'all know I'll be lying if I said that Nine didn't play no parts in this, because he did play a role into bringing that whole wave of dissing and trolling people back. For sure. In this underground niche, early 2025, things were cool. Everybody was chilling. But 7 or 8 months ago, shit definitely changed, all right? And you know, over time, people can only take so much of these trolls or disses, you know? There's gonna be somebody out there that snaps eventually. It's gonna be that other guy that's actually in that type of lifestyle who's gonna say some shit back. So I'm not surprised that people are responding to Nine. But it seems like after he cooled down and he kind of branched off, started working on his album, everybody wanna respond right now. For example, the one with Laser, that snippet itself was previewed a few months ago. It only just got out there a few weeks ago, but yeah, it's been previewed. On my timeline recently, I seen that Rocket had replied to Nine Vicious dissing him. And I seen the Twitter post, I look at the track, and when I seen the song, I was like, bro, I've heard this plenty of different times. Why is Twitter just now talking about this? This been out for a year. But throughout the song called F You by Nine, he said to himself, fuck Rocket, that retarded. Hey, nigga, fuck Rocket. I think that bitch retarded. And a year later, somebody is just now posting that shit on Twitter saying that Nine Vicious dissed Rocket. Then Rocket had responded on his story and he said to himself, I know your bike ass ain't dissing me. But no matter what way you put it, yeah, they both diss each other. But for the people that think that's new, yeah, that's a little old, man. I'm just letting you know. And like I said in my last video, I feel like this month in particular is the time for people to respond to Nine, I guess. And the craziest one that surprised me is definitely Bruce. Before we seen them chat logs, there wasn't too much info going out there where you can think, oh, maybe they're dissing each other or maybe they don't f with each other. It was kind of half and half. Sometimes you will see Bruce hop on stream and play Nine music. But after Nine smacked Geo, he's not siding with Nine. It definitely got to be something deep or some behind scenes, because right now what we're seeing is people that are cool with Bruce or surrounded with Bruce, they joined in with this whole beef. They're fully going at Nine. Somebody sent me a post recently of Protect dissing Nine Vicious on a new track called He Seen God, Prod Patrick. So instead of me chatting, let's check this out real quick. The chopper will fuck up your shit. The chopper on me and woman's. The chopper on me and woman's. Yeah. The nigga crashing over a bitch. Yeah. Him on that list, yo, we were jungle, but he don't got shit. He like, please don't send nigga beats. He ain't trying to see a young nigga win. He talking about long little guys. He don't got no guys at all. That's his flaw. This nigga crashing over a bitch. Put him on that list. We will jug, but he don't got shit. And for the guys that's finna say, oh, it's just a reach or y'all tripping, he not really talking about Nine. If you look right here at this post, this is Bruce's second account and he posted right here. You heard what Big Bro said. You ain't never been down that road. Kindly to be exact. And if you go look back at what Bruce said before, about 2 days ago in those chat logs, one of those things that stood out that he said, you saying RP Key, but you never been on Conley Road. And with this last line where he said, this crashing over a bitch, put him on that list, we would jug you, but he don't got shit. It's clear as day on who he talking about, because there's only one underground rapper I can think of right now that had a recent issue of him smacking a streamer because of that same issue. And this girl that he crashed out over was rumored to be involved with guys like Brady, Geo, more rappers, and probably more I don't know of because I don't keep up with their personal life, but yeah. And Bruce made it known like he's cool with Geo, he f with bro. So him getting smacked also added more fuel to it, and maybe, just maybe, there's an issue with beats because Nine doesn't like when his prize branch off to work with other people. And after seeing what Protect said in that track, it's clear as day that he gotta be dealing with something like that right now too. And that might have just caused him to add one of Nine's closest prize, like Pat for example, to his song and drop it on the archive page. That way he can make things clear on who he was talking about throughout that track. And if you don't know, prides like Pat, Ahmed, Jay Wade, Bella, they all involved with Nine. I guess you can say they fall under that whole thing of for nothing. But the whole point being, yeah, they're somewhat associated with him. And for a while throughout tweets, rumors and stuff like that, it is a known thing that Nine like to keep his prize to himself. That's why here and there, you don't see anybody from that camp kind of branch off as much. The only person that might do that here and there, probably Ahmed, but half of the time, there really isn't much going on. They kind of just stick with them. But it sure gotta be some things going on behind scenes, because right now we're seeing this situation itself form into a whole different thing. And of course I wouldn't be able to tell you where it stems from because it might be a mixture of everything. Not just Nine crashing over Lola, the fight with Geo, the beef with Laser them, the beef with Can, him not wanting his prize to branch off, because everybody that's dissing Nine right now seems to be somewhat involved with Ball Hog or Bruce or cool with Bruce, you know? And maybe, just maybe, this been a thing, but we're just now seeing shit get out there. And it kind of makes sense because we can't act like Nine wasn't just dissing people just a few months ago. And throughout that whole time frame, the guys he was probably talking about were somewhat close with Bruce. So that probably could be where it stemmed from a little bit. There's a lot of people out there that's cool with Ball Hog. Even Owe, they associate themselves a lot with them. Southside Silhouette, Dior versus you never know what a person might be involved with. So what we're seeing right now is pretty much all those disses catching up to Nine, and people are hot about it. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole thing going on, man. Make sure y'all follow my IG and my Twitch right now. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.